Hello, friends. Are you guys still healthy? Are you guys still playing games? Immunity is the body's ability to fight bacteria or viruses that cause disease. If a person has a weak immune system, then his body will be more susceptible to disease. For that, you need to avoid things that cause decreased body resistance, such as lack of body fluids. Endurance or body immunity has an important role in maintaining health. The immune system must be maintained properly so that you are not susceptible to disease and reduce your health status. There are various ways you can do to increase endurance. In addition to adopting a healthy lifestyle and consuming supplements, you also have to avoid stress so that the immune system remains primed. Agar dietayan tubu mampu bekerja optimal. Sehingga tubuh tidak mudah terserang penyakit. Berikut beberapa langkah yang bisa ditempuh untuk menjaga dan meningkatkan daya tahan tubuh. Regular exercise and physical activity. It's a good idea to exercise for 30 minutes every day. Exercising regularly can increase the body's immune system in fighting infection. Besides exercising, there is an easy thing to do, namely walking. You need to walk about 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day. Some health experts claim that walking 10,000 steps a day will actually provide health benefits for the body. Sufficient sleep time needs. If you don't get enough sleep, you will be able to lower your immune system and be at risk of getting sick easily. It is very important to meet the needs of adequate sleep time. Adults should get enough sleep around 7 to 8 hours, and teenagers need about 9 to 10 hours of sleep. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Research shows that people who eat lots of fruits and vegetables will strengthen their body's immunity or body resistance, so they don't get sick easily. Vitamins and minerals contained in fruits and vegetables can strengthen the immune system in fighting viruses and bacteria that cause disease. Because of this, to maintain and increase endurance, you should increase your consumption of vegetables and fruit. Supplements to increase body immunity. Many people have chosen to take supplements to increase their immune system. If you are considering taking immune-boosting supplements, pay attention to the ingredients in these supplements so that you don't get sick easily. Adopting a healthy lifestyle is the best step. A healthy lifestyle can maintain and increase endurance. Not only in some conditions, consumption of immune-boosting supplements may be necessary. Consumption of supplements can be an option to complement a less nutritious diet. It is believed that several supplements containing echinacea, Morinda citrifolia, philanthus, vitamins B6, C, and E can help increase endurance. However, it is advisable to consult a doctor before taking supplements, especially if you have certain medical conditions. Doctors can recommend supplements according to your health condition with the right dosage. Avoid cigarettes and alcohol. The dangers of smoking are often associated with lung health and the risk of causing cancer. You also need to know the other dangers of smoking, one of which is a decrease in body resistance. It should be noted that the immune system is an army that fights against bacteria, viruses, or other causes of disease that enter the body. If the body's defense system is damaged, then you will be more susceptible to various diseases. Excessive exposure to cigarette smoke and alcohol can damage the immune system. Smokers have a high risk of developing lung infections, such as bronchitis and pneumonia. Meanwhile, for smokers who are also alcoholics, the risk of getting a lung infection will be even greater. Avoid stress. Uncontrolled stress can increase the production of the hormone cortisol in the long term. An increase in the hormone cortisol can result in a decrease in immune function. You need to manage stress well to avoid a decrease in immune function. Modern medicine has studied the relationship between physical health and a person's mental state. A wide variety of ailments, including stomach pain, hives, and even heart disease, are linked to the effects of emotional stress. With another explanation, the immune system, or the body's defense system, are the cells and many other biological structures that are responsible for immunity. That is, the defense in organisms to protect the body from outside biological influences by recognizing and killing pathogens. Meanwhile, the collective and coordinated response of the body's immune system to the introduction of a foreign substance is called the immune response. In order to function properly, this system will identify various kinds of external biological influences such as infections, bacteria, viruses to parasites, as well as destroy other foreign substances and destroy them from cells and tissues of healthy organisms so that they continue to function normally. Humans and other jawed vertebrates possess complex defense mechanisms which can be divided into the innate immune system and the adaptive immune system. The innate immune system is an initial form of defense involving surface barriers, inflammatory reactions, complement systems, and cellular components. The adaptive immune system develops because it is activated by the innate immune system, and it takes time to be able to mount a stronger and more specific defense response. Adaptive or acquired immunity establishes an immunological memory after the initial response to a pathogen and provides enhanced protection upon subsequent encounters with the same pathogen. This process of acquired immunity forms the basis of vaccination. Disorders of the immune system can be in the form of immunodeficiencies, autoimmune diseases, inflammatory diseases, and cancer. Immunodeficiency can occur when the immune system is less active, so that it can cause recurrent and life-threatening infections. In humans, immunodeficiency can be caused by genetic factors such as in combined immune deficiency diseases and acquired conditions such as acquired immune deficiency syndrome (AIDS), caused by the retrovirus HIV. In contrast, autoimmune diseases cause the immune system to hyperactively attack normal tissues, as if they were foreign bodies. On the one hand, science continues to develop and manipulation in medicine has been carried out. The use of immunosuppressive drugs has succeeded in suppressing a hyperactive immune system, and the use of immunotherapy has been carried out for the treatment of cancer. Pathogens can evolve rapidly and adapt easily to avoid identification and destruction by the immune system. But the body's defense mechanisms also evolve to recognize and neutralize pathogens. Even unicellular organisms such as bacteria also have a simple immune system in the form of enzymes that protect them from bacteriophage infections. Other immune mechanisms developed through evolution in ancient eukaryotes but are still present today, such as in plants and invertebrates. The body's immune system protects organisms from infection, with layered protection that the deeper the higher the specificity to the type of infection. The physical barrier prevents pathogens such as bacteria and viruses from entering the body. If a pathogen crosses this barrier, the innate immune system provides immediate protection within minutes to hours. The innate immune system is found in all types of plants and animals. If a pathogen successfully evades the innate response, vertebrates have the next layer of protection, an adaptive immune system activated by the innate immune response. Here, the immune system adapts the response during infection to enhance its recognition of the pathogen. This response is then maintained after the pathogen is destroyed in the form of an immunological memory, so that in the future, The adaptive immune system can fight the same pathogen more quickly and effectively. The innate immune system and the adaptive immune system have both cellular and humoral components, and provides cell-mediated immunity and humoral immunity, respectively. Cell-mediated immunity is played by immune cells, such as neutrophils, macrophages, NK cells, and lymphocytes, while humoral immunity is played by soluble components such as antibodies and complement proteins. Antibodies are proteins that are products of activated B cells that play a role in neutralizing pathogens and initiating other immunological processes, such as activation of the complement system, activation of killing NK cells, cytotoxic T cells, and other effector cells. Both innate and adaptive immunity depend on the immune system's ability to discriminate between self and non-self molecules. In immunology, self molecules are components of an organism's body that can be distinguished from foreign substances by the immune system. Conversely, non-self molecules are those that are considered foreign molecules. One class of non-self molecules are antigens, short for antibody generators, which are substances that bind to specific immune receptors and evoke an immune response. The newborn gets several layers of passive protection provided by the mother during pregnancy. A type of antibody called Ig is transferred from mother to baby directly across the placenta, so the baby has high levels of antibodies even at birth with the same range of antigen specificity. Small fragments of pathogens as its mother. 14 mother's milk or colostrum also contains antibodies that are delivered to the baby's digestive system and protect the baby against bacterial infections until the baby can synthesize its own antibodies. This is called passive immunity because the fetus does not make its own memory cells or antibodies. In medical science, protective passive immunity can also be transmitted from one individual to another via antibody-rich serum. Computerized methods have been developed to predict the immunogenicity of peptides and proteins, which are useful in designing antibodies for drugs, assessing the malignancy of mutations in viral envelope particles, and validating the treatment of drug candidates with peptide materials. Early techniques exploited the tendency that hydrophilic amino acids have higher concentrations in the epitope region, hopefully useful and increase our knowledge